Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'm Ann Rossley here with my dear friend and colleague, Kyle Harvey. We sell real estate in downtown Chicago, and we're happy to be here today, October 14th, to talk about what's going on.
Absolutely. Good morning. Good morning. What a cloudy day. Are we going to have rain?
We did have rain overnight, and we will have rain sporadically, and we'll have lots of rain tomorrow. And
But it's
cold.
fall. It's finally fall.
Yeah.
We had a long summer, people. Chicago's weather has been glorious this entire year. Good Lord.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
And it's been so lovely that you notice that the trees are a little bit late in turning this year. We're starting to get our colors now. So
And
happy Indigenous Peoples Day, everyone. And today we're going to do our typical stats. Then we're going to talk about a couple of fun topics, including where to live if you want to be along the marathon route. And then we're going to talk some more fun topics, right?
Yeah.
So that's the plan. So I'm going to take our names away and I'm going to jump into stats.
We got to lose the little coffee cup too.
Okay, lose the coffee cup. There we go. All right. As always, we talk about the lakefront communities, South Loop up to Rogers Park, and those communities to the west, which includes Westtown, Logan, Wicker Park, Bucktown, Roscoe Village, yada, yada. Let's look first at houses. All right. In September, 83 homes closed. 75 went under contract.
So that's up from last year, right? We're comparing it to last year.
Yeah. Yep. And it's up from the year before that.
Yes. Good.
Yeah. Okay. Homes for sale, lowest September in memory.
Good Lord.
Yeah. 3.3 months of inventory. That just ticked up a little bit. But, again, it's not the worst.
No, okay. But it's pretty low.
It's pretty
September.
Low. I'll give you low. But look, we went up in price again. Median sales price is now up to $1,349,000. But look at that steep increase since 2020. Big increase.
Since we've been on the doing this. Wow.
Yeah.
When did we start again?
August.
No. We started in 2020.
Yeah.
That thing was during the pandemic, that intro.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yes. All right. We're 157 episodes in.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, median sales price up. Showings per listing, 3.8 per month per house. All right. Condos, co-ops, townhomes. We're doing attached. All right. 697 closed, which is down from previous months. But as you can see, it's
a typical. Is it previous months or previous years? What?
Well, previous months is the down on the right.
Yeah.
But then no,
we got a lot of dots. So one dot.
Those dots, right, represent this. Okay, one dot's in the wrong place.
Okay.
708 dot is in the wrong place.
Okay.
But that is for September of 2022.
2022. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that. But you can see, I mean, the most closed in a September was in 2021 with 1194.
Yeah.
So that's pretty significantly higher. What is it, like 40% higher or something?
Yeah. And so we're low because there's not a lot on the market.
Right. But yeah, definitely inventory is the name of the game here.
Do you also think that some of it had to do with that people were waiting for rates to drop too?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. And I think as they start to drop and once we get past the election, although I don't know why everybody waits for the election, but whatever. Yeah. Look at 648 is not bad for under contract. I mean, certainly higher than September last year. And, but you can see, I mean, some of this is just the monthly the ebb and flow of the annual seasonality. We're just on a lower side of the.
Yes. It's always going to be up and down just based on the seasonality. Yes.
Exactly. All right. 2486 for sale. So a little uptick, but still, again, the lowest September, like half of what it was in 2019.
Look at that 704. Wow.
I know. Oh, well, we've come down, and look, there's
Yes.
less inventory than there is of single family homes. There's only 3 months worth of inventory.
Yeah.
All right. Look at this. All-time high on attached, 439,250.
Remember when we couldn't cross the 400 mark?
I know. We were at 400 for like a full year. We were like
395, 390. We were there for a long time.
Yes, we were. Yeah.
Look at that. Wow.
Yeah. That's showing some increase. All right. This is, I think, very interesting. This is attached year to date for 3 years in a row. So January through September, 22, 23, 24. And we're still a little bit lower January through September versus previous year.
This is inventory, right? Or
No,
is this closed?
These are closed.
Okay. Well,
Number of sales.
again,
Now,
inventory.
it's not volume of sales, because I'll bet you that number would be higher this year than last because of the
Price increases.
price increase. Exactly. This is just strict units.
Mm-hmm.
But look at single family homes.
Wow.
Yeah. 768 is 8% higher than 2023. Granted, that's a horrific 34% lower. But again,
and also 2022 was crazy.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
It was an outlier. Yeah. We don't typically do that. So I guess the numbers typically are about 5.5 to 6 million homes are sold every year, approximately.
Around the country
And
or in the
this year, we're going to be at like 4.5 million. I mean, really low. But they're projecting 5 million for next year.
Are you talking around the country or?
Yes.
Because I was going to say we don't have that.
Well, that'd be fun to sell that many.
Yeah.
Okay, this is interesting. The showing time. Now, granted, this is only through August, but look, August was down to 132 on the index. And that is a little bit ahead of the United States. But look back at February and March when we were cooking 200 and 214 indexes, right?
Yeah.
So inventory is down and buyer foot traffic is down. All right. This was last Friday's mortgage rates, Fannie Mae 6.32. And you see at the far right of the screen, and there's a little bitty uptick, but for the most part, they're coming down.
They are.
Everybody expects it to continue, but it's going to be a bumpy ride. We're not going to have a straight line. Which way do I do it? I guess I see I'm backwards.
You can have a straight line up. It's pretty straight, but we're going to have a slow, bumpy ride down.
It's going to be a bumpy. Yeah. Okay. Median rent, we are down from last month, but up from last year, but they're pretty stable right now. And you can see with the numbers, the, 1 bedroom down 13% versus last 30 days, but up 5% year over year. So the Loop is still the most expensive at $34.41, and Uptown's your bargain at $18.50. And we're still number 11 in the United States in terms of affordability or expenses. It's not the most affordable; it's the most expensive.
These are most expensive, but they're also, if you look at these places, the best places in the world.
I mean, yeah, right. We're You can put me with Honolulu and Washington, D.C. and San Diego any day of the week, right?
Arlington is beautiful, right outside D.C. I mean, it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so anywho, that's it. That's what I've got there.
Okay. Well,
you want to talk? What do you want to talk about?
So I am seeing so I have luxury listings and I have non-luxury listings. And interestingly, there's more foot traffic in the luxury, even though the luxury market is pretty slow right now. It has been slow all summer. I'm seeing a little bit more foot traffic there than in the in the more entry level pricing.
That doesn't surprise
Usually it's the
me.
reverse.
Right. Usually it's the reverse, but think about it. Number one, we are, well, we're out of the seasonality. Luxury is not as seasonal, right?
No.
It's not as seasonal. You've got more cash buyers.
Yeah.
So they're less influenced by mortgage rates. They move when they want to move.
The thing that's so funny. So I've got a luxury listing, a beautiful luxury listing in really good shape, and I got a real low ball offer from these people, and they're like, "We're cash buyers," and I wanted to say, everybody is.
Yeah, you and everybody else.
There's absolutely nothing that you're offering that is appealing. Oh no, but we're cash. I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah. That is funny though. It used to be that not many people were cash, and that was a huge deal to be cash.
Well, when it was 2.8% mortgages, even people with the money are like, I got to get a mortgage because it's so much cheaper. I can use that money and invest it somewhere and make more money from it. So, yeah, cash buyers now make really good sense. Or in their minds, they make good sense.
Right.
Well, we had a number of topics now. So, do we want to look? Let's look at the marathon homes first.
Yes, let's do that.
Let's look at marathon homes.
You need me to pull that up, or can you pull that up?
I think you have to pull it up.
Okay.
I get to play with it, but you get to pull it up.
Okay.
So, people who watched the marathon, who won? Which Kenyan won?
I don't know. All I know is, did you see my Instagram story or my Facebook story yesterday morning?
Tell me.
I was walking the dogs and just the people all around, because again, I live at ground zero. So
you do. So
as Lizzie would say, it was very people-y yesterday morning.
So I meant to put up a map of the marathon. It runs pretty close for most of it. It's pretty close to the lakefront. It goes west into the West Loop. But so we'll see. I chose 4 condo homes on the marathon route, so you could look out your window or stand right outside your door. Okay.
Or you could run the marathon and wave at your home, and all your fans could be there.
And so this is a rental building that is converting to condos. It's called the Hensley currently, and it's converting to, okay, I'm just going to say it, Chateau on Wells.
No.
Swear to God. So, so this building, the lobby, and I didn't do a picture of the lobby afterwards, but the description says the lobby has the opulence of a French chateau. But I'm sure it's lovely. But at the same time, if I were to,
you don't have a photo of the lobby or a rendering or anything, so we could compare it to a French.
I wish I did. And I'm sorry, people. I read this afterwards this morning when I was having breakfast and tried not to choke with giggles. Okay, so look at the building. Is there anything about this building that says French Chateau? Okay,
no.
But what's interesting, so it's been a rental, and you can buy a unit, either lived in or redone like this. This is glammed up. The glammed up one costs more. But so this is the model. They don't have the model, but these are the finishes that the glammed up that cost.
They don't show you a regular unit.
Yeah, they're not showing you regular units. But this unit is, and here's the price, Anne.
Yeah.
$471,514. There is no SIO component to that price.
Oh, Lordy. Okay.
So this is what and they won't give you a size of it, but look at how tiny that bedroom is. And the living space is this. But it's a cute balcony. But that's the kind of finishes, and they're
Is it $471 for regular or $471 for glammed?
Well, they seem to say, it's not one bedroom starting at $443 and 2 bedrooms at $538. So it's just not clear. 3 bedrooms higher. Units are priced in 2 categories: as is or are Grand Cru option.
Oh, okay.
This is the Grand Cru package.
Oh, I love this marketing.
Look
That's
at those
hilarious.
floors. I mean, it is kind of beautiful, though.
Is that hardwood floor or is that
It is a hardwood floor, wide plank,
really?
very natural color wood. I'm just going to say though, it may be 700 square feet.
I think you're right. It's tiny, tiny.
So, and they seem to provide AstroTurf for your balcony if you like.
Well, there you go. That's your French chateau feel.
So that's it. But that's interesting. And you know who's got the who's responsible for renting it out?
Who?
Matt Laracy. So, okay, next. 1500 North LaSalle. So this is on mile 5. Mile 5. The other one was on the way back south. So this is on the way north. Yeah. It starts in and around, where does it start? Grant Parkish?
Yeah, it starts, right in front of my building, Columbus and Jackson.
Okay, so this is headed north. This is mile 5. And the Well Street one is like mile 10, 11.
Okay.
Back. Okay. So beautiful building at the corner of Burton and LaSalle. I think it's just such a handsome building, and it's a condo building. It's a 3-bedroom, though I put a little asterisk on the 3 because one of the bedrooms is tiny. At 565, no parking. Oh,
I showed a unit in this building a couple weeks ago, and it was on the 4th or 5th floor, and it cleared everything around it. It was so sunny, bright, and lovely.
Is there an elevator?
Yeah, there's an elevator in there. Yeah.
So they're often nice size. Now, I'm going to ask you this.
Yes.
Wouldn't you get all of the furniture out and virtually stage it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, look at that.
That's not helping the look, for sure.
That is not helping the look. Also, the listing doesn't provide any appliances, etc., but it says the electric supplier. It's ComEd people.
Not very
but anyway, so this little room at the front is the 3rd bedroom. So
you know what? I don't know whether they did something artificial, but it looks pretty light for a 1st floor.
I'm going to say, because this is Burton, it looks like. So they're getting south light, and remember they're low. The buildings across the street are low. So my guess is this is a bright unit.
Yeah.
Not as bright as above, but bright.
If you want to live on the 1st floor on LaSalle.
But it's a high 1st floor.
Okay.
So open kitchen, this is an old kitchen. Look at the floors. I mean, it's an older.
It's cute.
It's cute, but you're going to do some work. So this
again. Listen, if we were your listing agents, we would be putting bedspreads on that.
No, we wouldn't. We'd get the whole thing out and virtually stage it. Please look at the chandelier and the cot and the Peloton.
Yeah.
Okay, people.
You can virtually remove items too, people.
I would do whatever.
Okay.
But then it's got this beautiful.
Oh, the roof deck is glorious at this building. It definitely is lovely. Yeah.
Wouldn't you like to watch
that view?
The thing from that, the marathon from up there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
So next one, pull up the next one.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. There you go.
This one I've seen. This is on South Michigan.
You've been down to Motor Row?
Oh yeah, it's so cool.
So cool down there, isn't it?
So this is on Motor Row, a part of Chicago that used to have a lot of auto dealerships. And it
in old buildings.
And the buildings are remarkable.
Yeah.
This one was a condo building that was developed. The old part of the building is the part that you see straight ahead, and the new part is the side to the right.
You see the big M on top?
Yeah.
Love that M. Okay.
whole
Go
thing
ahead.
is so, I mean, it's really good. So this is a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, um, and it's got a nice little balcony. It is, it hasn't been totally redone, but it has been recently refreshed and it looks good. So it's, it's just this really, I mean, it looks great.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it really is cute. It's got a long hallway into the unit, but once you're in it, it's really great. And it's got in-unit laundry. I mean, it's
Okay.
really, and then
I'd
this
like
is
to
where you
speak.
park.
I'd like to speak in favor of long hallways. I
Tell me,
used to like when I was showing, I would say, oh, this is such a waste of square footage. I live in a long hallway unit.
tell me.
You don't hear people walking by when you're in a long hallway because you're so far removed from the front door.
Mhm. And you
It's
can make a gallery wall. You
yeah.
can
Yeah,
do
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
I
there's
mean,
something, but it is wasted square feet a little bit.
a little bit, but it does give you that buffer and you can do some fun things with it. I'm just saying, I mean, if you only have a 700 square foot condo, you don't want a long hallway. But if
This
you've
is
got
1,400 square feet, but some of those 1,400 is the hallway.
okay.
But I'm going to tell you, this is a really cute unit. It is there. So it's interesting. So they initially priced it with the parking space in it, and then they reduced the price to pull out the parking space. It was priced just under $450,000, and now it's priced at 423,500, pulling out the parking space. But here's the thing.
But at 423 for 1,400 square feet and a balcony
And great light.
and great light. Now, granted, your view, look at that view. It's not great, but
It's not bad.
that
No, no, no.
area is up and coming. I mean, if
It's
you want
actually
to,
great.
and
It's
it's also close to 55. It's a good commuting line. Like
It's
if you
close to 55. It's close to the outer drive. It's close to everything. And let me tell you, South Michigan Avenue is coming.
yeah, it
And
is.
looking great. There are plans. It's going to be fantastic.
Right.
Um,
And as they do the 78 also, that's
yeah,
going to
no, the
also perk up
whole
that area.
thing is, this is a neighborhood that people should think about investing in.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but here's the thing. They can't sell the parking to anyone except somebody who lives in the building.
Okay. That's my huge pet peeve.
Huge pet peeve.
Huge pet peeve. I mean, it is so confusing for our buyers when they go to look. And this is the other one when they say, how many parking spaces? One, but it's available for lease around the corner.
Right.
Right? I mean, let's be transparent, folks, and let people know really what they're looking at here.
Well, but here's the thing. Some people search on parking and so I don't do this because I'm lucky enough that most of my listings have parking, but parking in a neighborhood like, let's just say Old Town, where sometimes you have to park around the corner, or there's this,
Yeah.
and but you sort of don't want them to rule out an entire neighborhood because there isn't parking. So I get, and I do get it in the Gold Coast to say parking is across the street. For 1320 North State, a beautiful co-op building that everyone parks across the street.
Yeah, but they park in your building and it's easy. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can see them saying, "There's parking. Don't panic, people. There is parking." But
Right.
I'm of two minds. I'm with you. So, but put the price, if you have to sell it with the unit, combine it.
So it's a limited common element assigned to this unit, or is it a deeded? Do you know? I don't expect you to know. I mean, you haven't really
It
studied
is
this.
deeded,
Okay.
but because of the security of the building,
But you could sell it to somebody else inside the building, couldn't you?
absolutely,
No.
absolutely. You would
All right.
never do that because it would destroy the value of your unit.
Right. But
but
some people make that decision if money's tight. But
yeah,
in this location, I don't know why you'd ever not have parking.
here's more of the beautiful. I mean, if you like brick, this is beautiful. And you could add, if you want to add art to the walls, you could put some drywall up.
Yeah.
And then here's the last one. So this is when you're going west on Adams. There's a big, like, whoosh west, a bubble. goes out Adams, turns on Damon, and comes back on Jackson. This is at 1,000 West Adams. It's on the market for $625, and it's again a lofty space. Now, people, you do know that I would give you a floor plan if there's a floor plan. I think this one may have a floor plan, but really cute, lots of light, nice little view. This one is, and of course, if you see in the listing that they refuse to tell you the square footage, it means it's small or smaller than you want for the price.
Right,
So
right.
nice long hallway, to Anne's
Go
point.
along always.
Yes, but a nice kitchen, really very pretty and useful. So this is what the bedrooms kind of look like.
Is that the
Because they don't-
primary?
This is.
Oh,
This is the second.
okay.
So you don't.
West Loop.
It's
Yeah.
West Loop. It's but this was built like this.
Yeah.
But they've redone the bathroom, so I'm saying it's actually pretty. But you have to like sort of that loft feel. The building
Right.
has all of these nice amenities.
Oh, and you can't beat views of the city from the West
Oh
Loop.
my God.
Yeah.
So that's all I got for this.
I
Okay.
love it. All right. So I told you I was going to bring a little bit about property taxes today because that's all the news in Chicago. Whoops. Wait, sorry. Close your eyes, everybody. I'm going to skim back. There we go. Okay. So it is reassessment time, and these are showing the last reassessment townships. When they reassess every 3 years, as you know, Kyle, and they look at your value. Value is one component of your property tax bill. It doesn't determine it because there's multipliers and budgets and all kinds of other things involved. But these people's values during the last triennial went up like 38 to 46%. So we're in the process right now of, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to share my screen if I can. Chrome tab. Oh dear, here we go. There.
In Cook County?
Can you share that? See that?
I can, yes. But
Okay. So Jefferson Township is currently open for appeals until November 13th. North Chicago, which is basically the river north to Fullerton, you're going to get your reassessments in the next week. It says it's opening in mid-October. And just to show you what the calendar looks like, here's what Lakeview looked like. So the reassessments came out in July. You had until August 14th to file your appeal on how much the property's worth.
6 weeks.
And then they certify it, and then they publish it, and then they review the appeals by November 8th. So it's too late, all you people in Lakeview, to put anything in, but the determinations aren't out there yet. So
But everyone in North Chicago, get on it.
absolutely get on it for
I'm gonna tell
sure.
my sister. Goodbye. Ann Rossley is coming back. She somehow has pressed the wrong button. She'll be back in a second. North Chicago, absolutely do file your assessment. Look for it.
I'm back. I hit an X. Be careful what X you hit, peeps. Just saying.
There was a moment of panic. You need to go back and look at the panic that I had.
All right. So I just want to show you a little bit about Lakeview here. So single family homes in 23, the median sales price was $1,169,000. They actually anticipated them going down in 2024, which I thought was interesting. And they used that data to prepare, and they take the township here and they break it into smaller demographic units to determine how they're going to give the values. And here's basically what they came up with. The top is single family homes. The bottom is condos. And that's how they came up with it. Okay. So there are 3 reasons that you can use for filing an appeal. So just saying it's too high is not going to work. It's not going to get you where you want to go. Okay. Lack of uniformity is one argument you can make. Means If you look at comparable properties, those that are similar to yours, and determine whether the assessed value of yours is out of line with them. Okay. Overvaluation. So let's say closing statements, information of purchase price, or whatever you can submit, or incorrect property description. So like maybe they're calling your home
5,000 square feet and it's 3,200.
Thank you. Yes. And they do only include above grade, unlike a lot of us that include the below grade stuff. If you do a renovation and you get permits, that will give them an indication that your property value goes up. Anyway, so that's that. So then I wanted to take a look and see what's happened. So here's 2458 Geneva. This is all in the Lakeview Township. Their taxes were 26,557 based on a value of $1,470,000. They just recently got reassessed at $1,820,000. It used to be that these market values were way lower than it would sell for. Now I'm finding that they're at or above even what the property would sell for.
So when did it sell for 1.8?
Within the last year or two, because I pulled up.
I got it. I just wanted.
Yeah, on these others, I have dates on them.
Yeah, no.
Here's Draper. This just closed. It had a total renovation. It was only 14,000 before. It went from a 721 in 23. You can see that on the right side under 2023 to the left side, 1,395,000. So it went up 93%.
But you would expect that with a new house.
Yes.
The old little, there was probably a little worker's cottage underneath that, and now it's a new house. You got to warn your buyers.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
I think this $1.4 million might be incorrect. It sold in 2024. It was at $1,720,000. Now it's $2,030,000. It's up 18%. 1439 Wrightwood sold in 2014.
Wow.
Built in 13, sold in 14. So, they probably assessed it at like 2% right out of the gate of value then. So it's only up 12.3. But again, look, it sold in 14 at $1,825,000. The assessor is now saying it's worth $2,140,000.
You're probably right. Wrightwood,
yeah.
A new house that big, and 2014 was a low point in the Chicago real estate market. They're probably right, but listen, get yourself a tax lawyer and try. I mean, the thing you must do, homeowners and condo owners, condos associations usually take care of this for you, is to fight every minute you can. Every time you get an opportunity, fight it, because that will keep your taxes at the lowest that they can possibly be.
Right.
Otherwise, you're going to be like, I don't care. And then it's just going to be a balloon, and it's going to affect your resale value.
Well, right. Well, and if everybody else around you is fighting them and you're not, yeah. Marshfield here, built in 18, closed in 19. Today, they say it's worth $1,680,000, and its property taxes went up 25%. This is my old neighborhood. My friend's home, 5410 Lakewood. Hers went up 44% from $1,038,000 to $1,005,000. So, we're going to see numbers all over the board. So to your point, Kyle, fight. And remember, everybody, the cost can be contingent on the savings. You don't have to pay money out of pocket to hire an attorney to help you. Find one that will get paid based on the savings that they find for you.
Yes. And if somebody says, I won't do it for you, I'm not offering that, I'll offer it at a fee, they're probably telling you it's at the right number.
Yeah, so, right. Fair price.
It's worth checking out.
You have any other headlines you want to talk about?
No, because we are out of time, people. We'll save it for next week.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Good to be back, everybody. It is a great time to be in the market. Rates are coming down. Talk to Kyle and me about how we can help you. Have a great week.
Bye.